Hello, hello, hello. Hey, how is everybody? Hi. Hi, everyone. How are you on this Sunday afternoon? Oh, yay. Hey. That's awesome. I'm glad you got notified. Finally, I know, right? It's crazy. What has everyone been up to today? Or last night? Any news or gossip for me? I'm in bed, people banging on my door, waiting to mow my grass. I get so tired that I'm going to put a sign that says no soliciting. Yeah, I would too. I definitely would. It's nothing worse though when like we get it here when people are trying to like rest and like especially like when I'm not feeling well and then people try and rest and stuff, you know.
People on a night shift in the day
Yeah.
get knocked out. Although I don't think there's any legality about whether they don't do just because there's a sign.
Yeah. It's just really annoying. Hi Ria. Loads lots of outdoor projects. Nice. Hi Monica. How is Wales? It's sunny today actually. We were sat in the garden with my brother, my sister-in-law and the children earlier for an hour or two. Just sort of me and my brother was reminiscing about like sort of growing up and where we grew up, and it was quite nice. It was just nice to just have that difference. Especially as I haven't like properly seen him for like to have a chat to. It was just nice to sit down and chat. Like I've nipped up there a few times, but nothing that we've been able to sit down and chat. It's normally super busy. Like the kids need something, or he's cooking, or cleaning, or he's a good little house husband. Although he works as well, to be fair. But it was just nice just to chill, like, you know, and not do anything. Just sit there and just chill with me fam. Hi, cute. How are you? Hi, Sammy. £90 of me thought it would be nice to power wash the deck. My son thought it would be funny to make sure he isn't turned all the way up. Now that would have been a funny sight. Hi, Kayla. How are you? Is it still hot where you are, Kayla? You should. I wish you'd filmed it. I would have loved to have seen that. That would have been funny. I'm sure he's videoing it too. I would have as well, mine, to be fair. It would have been funny. Sometimes kids gotta have a laugh at their parents' expense. I used to all the time at my mother. So anyone that follows the Teen Mum drama who was not surprised that David got arrested. My God, I know, right? It's clear he's a freaking danger, not just to himself, but just to other people. Hi, B, how is your mother-in-law? I made him finish to shut up and be up real quick. Yeah, you think you're smart. Wanted for that. He's dangerous. He is so dangerous. He has some serious anger management issues. Not good. She's on life support. Oh, I'm sorry, B. We will carry on praying for you. He is a scary individual, that's there for sure. Yeah, he is. Have to go out but can't afford it. Yeah, it's a lot, isn't it? It's like 1,100 miles, I think somebody said. It's a lot. Hi, Cami. David cannot stay out of trouble. No, he really can't. And does anybody know who he pistol whipped or whatever he did? 24-hour drive. That's a long ass drive, man. When I saw David mugshot first thing, I thought he killed Janelle. He's so unstable. It's got to happen one day. I agree, definitely. I just wondered how long before she goes back. Oh, she will. Janelle's guy friend. She allowed a guy friend? That surprises me that she's allowed a guy friend. Sorry, did I miss someone's comment? Hi, Cami. Welcome. I used to watch the old teen mums now that they're adults, well, but from what I hear from everyone, it's not a surprise he got arrested. No. Hi, Laggy. It's definitely not a surprise, like, you know. It's quite freaky, really, that he's such. I sent you a message through Facebook. Okay, babe, as soon as I get off the live, I'll reply. Hey, girl. I had a bad feeling, Janelle. I know she doesn't want to be abused. She's just had to leave her abusive relationship. Yeah. I can't believe they let him out, no bail. That surprised me as well. The CPS might have a case after this incident. He's such a dangerous man. Like, I can't see how anybody cannot see that that's like how dangerous he is and how unstable he is, you know. Yeah, I agree with Britta's. I think that they got to be involved at this point. I can't see how they can't be involved at this point. Janelle reminds me of my daughter. She needs to be accepted, even if it's not a healthy relationship. And I think on the most part, like, we all go through that at some point, but it's how we deal with it. Do you know what I'm saying? Only if she goes back, because CPS won't allow such a violence around the children. I agree with that, Britt. As that's actually Janelle needs to start loving herself. I absolutely agree with that. It is a lot. What exactly did he do again? Apparently, how true this is, I don't know. But apparently, like, pistol whipped somebody, a guy friend of Janelle's or something. Like, it's got, do you know what I'm saying? Firstly, I'm surprised that she was allowed a guy friend with him. Like, that's just so weird. And the thing is, like, with Janelle, she's not actually like a bad looking girl. Like, she's a pretty girl. Like, she's not ugly by any stretch of anyone's imagination. Yet she goes with these people who tend to, if not physically abuse her, mentally abuse her. It's just crazy. It's crazy to me. But I hope she does leave him this time. But I'm not gonna. I'm not expecting it, to be honest. I don't think that she's able to have the strength to do that. She left him, went back to, got stuff, 2 friends out of a gun. David thought the friends stole his keys and pistol whipped him. David later found his keys. See what I mean? That's seriously unfreaking stable. Like, what? Why would anyone think that's okay? That's just insane. Like, seriously insane. There's the link if anyone wants to. Oh. Hey, PJ. How are you? I also wonder how many lost their contract based on the new guidelines they are doing. Yeah. I think it's just, oh, I hope she leaves it for good. I just can't see it. I don't. These types of guys know a girl low self-esteem and they go to them like vultures. I agree with that. I saw on Reddit that David's daughter Marissa got made fun of at school because of David and Janelle. That breaks my heart. That's sad. That really is. Poor girl. I wonder if her mum will be able to get custody back of her now because David's such a jackass. And whether he'll serve time. Because surely with his criminal past, I know in the UK he would be serving time by now. But will he get time in the US for that? It's not Marissa's fault. It's really not. But as we know, kids can be mean. Kids don't realize, you know. I had a similar situation from 85 to 93, I understand, but it has to come to an end. It wasn't all bad till my youngest son was born and with a birth defect, and he blamed me. I stood up for myself and got out. Same beat. I was in a relationship from the age of 15 to 19, and it was bad. Like, he threw me down the stairs. If the tins weren't straight, I'd get my ass beat, and it was bad. And the day that I left, he didn't even lay a finger on me. I just had enough. He did burn all my clothes, though, which is kind of the same thing. I had no other clothes apart from the clothes I stood in. I had no underwear, no socks, no bra, no trousers, t-shirts, jumpers, nothing apart from where I stood in. Once shame on him, twice shame on me. Exactly. That's sad. The kids shouldn't be on the show like that. It's just so sad. Marissa's mom has even bigger jackass for losing custody to David. It's just sad. That poor girl's going to be screwed up. Just going to be really, really sad. The link is in the description if anybody wants to come in. That really does break my heart. And I think when you're in it, hey Trish, my love, how are you? I think when you're in that kind of relationship though, like you don't realize it until like right at the last minute. I know with my ex, I didn't notice it. Like I knew it was bad, but I didn't realize how bad it got until I've been 5'7" since I was like oh god, I know 11, 12. I've been the same height and I weighed like 50 pounds. It was bad. It was bad. So it really did get to a bad point before I realized. It's hard to see on and out when you are going through it. Exactly. And it is that I just didn't, it really didn't. You just don't realize, you know. Yeah, the Gosling kids. Exactly. All these kids are so messed up because of it, you know. Scary. It's just sad. And she, like, the Gosling mum, wherever her name is, I call her Karen. I know her name's not Karen, but she got a Karen haircut. She's just a piece of shit, man. She really is a piece of shit. Hi, Adria, Mom. Good, thanks, Joe. Glad you're good, Trish. I was in for years, finally got out when I saw how he attacked my kids. The boy at the time, like we were 14, 15 when we got together, and no, it must have been 15. Yeah, it was 15. And he went on to feed his stepdaughter heroin. Like literally, he fed his stepdaughter heroin because, quote unquote, she needed to calm the fuck down and go to sleep. And his ex-wife, or his wife, is passed away, and she was younger than us. She was 2-3 years younger than me. Oh, Kate Gosling is definitely a Karen. Oh yeah. But he's got the Gosling kids. He's got a couple of them now that don't talk to her, because I watched it the other week, and I don't know when this was from mine because I don't really follow it. But I remember on this part, she said about the girls was going to college, and they said, she's like, "You're gonna miss me," and they were like, "No." I was like, oh my god, that would hurt my heart. What pisses me off at this time is little Kaiser was abused by David. Nell said when they split up, he locked him in a running car and he would try to get him out. He'd locked it again. My god. Oops, story of my life, top chat. Oh, Ria, I do it all the time, girl. Can't type. Drove 4 hours yesterday. It killed my shoulder. Oh, Trish, I'm sorry, girl. Yeah, then she did lie and say it didn't happen, even though, like, what she said, I 100% think that he did that, because he doesn't like Kaiser, because Kaiser looks like his dad. He looks like Nathan. I lost connection. Oh, welcome back, Sammy. There we go, Brett. That's just scary. And I do feel sorry for Kaiser. And for the other kids. I wonder what he's like with the other children, though, like with Jace and his daughters, like his biological daughters. Because he's really not a great stepdad, is he? Like, so I wonder what he's like as a dad. Kind of breaks my heart. That's true, Dove. That's very true. But Kate had TLC money. Hey, girl.
Hey.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
Britta's in the house.
This is weird being on this end of it, not going to lie.
I normally need you to do these because you're better at it than I am.
I know. I've never entered a live on StreamYard, so I'm like, well, what do I do?
It's because normally we're going to do a live together. We're like, do it on yours, Britt, because you can always show stuff. I still actually get on live with me and teach me how to get stuff over, and
yeah,
figure it out.
Hi, Flying Monkey. Is it okay if I say something quick, Joe?
Of course.
Okay. Anyone that was watching my live yesterday, I privated it. Well, I didn't private it. I unlisted it. I want to apologize to anyone who felt uncomfortable or awkward. I was trying my best to get a handle on the situation, and it's hard when it's a friend of yours. So I just wanted to say sorry.
That wasn't your fault. It was just, I get, Lindsay was just a little upset, and I understand where she was coming from to some degree, but I just think she didn't quite see the whole aspect. And it was just the wrong timing.
Yeah.
And you don't
No, I agree.
You were not the best with confrontation. You never know how to deal. You're not very
No, I'm so bad at it. Because, like, I hate, like, everyone I talked to after was like, it's your channel. I was like, I know, but I feel like a butthole when I do that.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's not, everyone knows it's not your fault, and you don't want to be part of that, any sort of drama at all, even if it's only little drama. It'll be sorted. You know what I mean? Me and Linz will talk.
Yeah.
It'll be sorted. Friends, we're not going to allow something to just happen like that. But it was just the wrong timing, especially when you're pregnant. You don't need the hassle and stress.
Yeah, I get she was upset though, and I know she has, like, she's trying to come from a good place, but sometimes it's just wrong place, wrong time. She's a better time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope she's doing it right today.
I messaged her in Discord, so
okay.
At some point, I'm sure.
Yeah, I was trying to get a hold of Dove yesterday too, but I couldn't. I don't have her ID number thing.
Oh, I'll get it for you so you can message her.
Oh, but yeah, anyways, back to Janelle.
No.
I'm like, anyways, back to Janelle.
Anyways, that was crazy. Can you believe he's literally been arrested?
I heard it was twice in 24 hours. Is that true?
According to the Ashley, and I believe the Ashley, she's very good on what she does, and she said the same, so I'm guessing so.
Did he pistol whip the guy before he went to jail the first time, or was that when he got out?
I don't know, to be honest. I did read one. I know Ashley got a couple. I did read the one where it said that he had got. No, it must be the second time, because it said once he was then released on a no bond, he then proceeded. So I'm guessing that, you know, that would donate the, he did it afterwards, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, Dev, I don't know if do you want us to tell you about it now on live, or do you want us to talk to you about it after? And I can send you the link, what we were talking about.
Poor Dove.
I know, because I privated it just like out of respect for her.
We could send you the link though, Dove, if you want to, babe. Mostly everyone in here was in there anyway, so.
Yeah.
He went for the first time because he didn't show up for a truck case. Then in less than 24 hours, he was back on the, right, okay. Thank you, Flying Monkey.
Thank you, Flying. Okay, yeah, that's how I thought it went.
Yeah, we were right.
People ask why Janelle leaves the house for David, because she never wanted to live there. Janelle was always a beach city girl. She always was, you know.
Yeah.
Dove's like, does it matter? Probably.
What message you like, the Dove?
Yeah, it really isn't a big thing.
No.
It doesn't have anything to do with me or Joe, but
I was saying that you're a bitch. I'm only joking.
I was like, well, we know that.
Cal said you're a twat. What did Pat do? I may be wrong, but I thought one of the arrests was not showing up for the car towing thing. Oh, I don't know. No, I would go to the Ashley. She's very, very good on knowing, isn't she?
Yeah. Who else? Grace Report did a really good video on it as well.
That literally just showed up on mine before I went live, so I might have a watch of that.
Andrea said, I was in a very abusive relationship, physically and mentally. It was hard to leave at that point. I learned what a trauma bond was. Yeah.
Sorry, Andrea's mum.
Yeah. I've only been in one really abusive relationship. It was when I was pregnant with my daughter, and I met a guy. I actually met him at Tim Hortons, and he worked on the oil rigs. He was so good looking, and he was like so charismatic and like really kind. And then I ended up moving with him after a short time to Saskatchewan because I was on the rebound from my ex. And as soon as I got there, it was like night and day. It started with like name calling and, you know, like, go get my food, you bitch.
Yeah.
And then it turned into physical. And I finally left when he pushed me down a flight of stairs and I went into labor. Thank God I was 36 weeks, but yeah, I could have lost her. So I'm glad I got out of it.
It is this, and I think, I don't know about you, Britt, but like with me, they don't start by beating you. It starts with,
no,
ugly, you're fat, nobody else would want you. You should be grateful that I'm with you. And it's sort of like that, you know, and then progressively gets to the point that you don't think you can leave. Like he's boot your self-esteem so much.
Oh yeah, 100%. Hey, Seagate. Seagate said hi, Joe.
Hey, Seagate. Sorry, I haven't got my glasses on, so I'm struggling with the chat, guys. I'm like,
I don't know if I can see. I don't know if I can see all of it because I'm in. What's this app called again? Blonde moment.
StreamYard.
StreamYard. Yes.
Or Baby Brain, Britt. It's called Baby Brain.
Oh my God, it's so bad.
Literally, it's actually called that, I swear.
I've never had it before. Like, I've never had this before. So it's just like, it's so bad this time. It's like my brain's like, enough with the kids.
Yeah. And the kids are so like, is anybody else sending their kids back to nurseries and play schools and stuff when they're open?
I am.
Yeah. I know a few of mine are like, the kids are dying to get back, bless them. They're like dying.
The only reason I am here is because we have no cases here whatsoever. There's like maybe 200 in Southern Ontario, but for the most part, we're really good.
Wow, that is good. I think we're the same up here, though. To be fair, right? Like within like if you go, like 100 miles away, then the cases are freaking huge. But here they're really not. So I would send my kid back to school if I was a parent. I would, but here we're doing. I think I told you yesterday that here it's a huge fine if you don't take your kids to school. Like it's a really big deal. But here
same with here.
Yeah, it's an optional thing now. They're saying if you don't want to, it's fine, but if you want to, it's fine.
Kayla said her daughter isn't going back because she won't be able to handle the social distancing from the other kids. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, I'm letting them go back to daycare when it opens July 2nd because the daycare isn't doing social distancing because they're so young. But I know when he starts school in September, they're going to do it. So I'm going to let him at least give it a try because he has a one-on-one. But if it gets too hard for him, then he won't be able to go.
Yeah, I understand that as well, Kayla. Like Britt said, it's different. Like Wes is younger, and it's a lot harder to tell younger kids not to like hold their friends' hands or kiss their friends, and they don't understand, do they? They're only little.
I know. I can't imagine it for Sophia, though.
I know. Kayla. It's so difficult. Can you get me a drink, please?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
I can't remember who just asked when I'm due, but I'm due November 9th.
She's going to hold out to the 11th and come on my birthday. No, it's probably going to be way earlier than that, to be fair, but I'm going to just pretend that we're going to hold out until the 11th.
Corbin, they didn't do my C-section with him until I was 39 weeks and 5 days when they did his.
That's really late, isn't it?
Yeah, I want them to do it on Halloween.
I would die. That would be I'm going to be jealous. Like, I'm going to spit the dummy. That's like my ideal. I'm going to be like, nope. I'm going to bring the hospital and go, don't give her a C-section on Halloween.
Oh my gosh.
Imagine the birthday parties that you could do for the baby.
Oh, it'd be so fun. Our hospital actually dresses them up. Like all the newborns, they have like little knitted costumes that they put them in.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's super cute.
Oh my God, I'll die. That'll just be the cutest thing ever. I hope that you do have a Halloween baby. Next door's got 3 kids, and her youngest is a Halloween baby. She had him on Halloween. But he's scared of Halloween. He won't go out.
Oh, Wesley was at first. Now he loves it.
I love Halloween. It's my favorite. I'll literally go live Halloween with you guys. You have to see all, like, my house is decked out. We dress up. We do like little picnic bags for everyone. It's got juice, crisps, or what you guys call chips.
Yeah.
Chocolate, candy, all the different, like literally it's like a big sandwich bag full.
Patty said her birthday is November 6th, and I can name the baby after her. If I ever had twins, I would honestly name them Patty and Selma because I think it'd be hilarious.
That would be cool, actually.
They would hate me, but...
Hey, sorry, I didn't see you come in. I literally just saw you. Hey, Lindsay, girl.
Hey, Lindsay. How are you?
The things you thought we wanted.
Oh, yeah, Dove. You can delete her comment if you want because of trolls. I can't see if you deleted it or not on here. Just in case.
I can
Patty.
It's gone. Yeah, we don't want people. Yeah, Halloween baby would be so fun. I would literally, that would be my ideal because I'm a Halloween. We celebrate Halloween so bad.
Yeah, we do too. Well, I'm pretty sure everywhere does. The only thing I'm sad about is we have a pub here, And the Halloween party and New Year's is the only thing that's fun to do here.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm going to be stuck in a hospital.
How long will they keep you in after your C-section?
2 to 3 days.
Well, that's not so bad.
Yeah. With Corbin, he was having issues with his heart. It wasn't like beating quite right. They thought there might be like a hole in it. So we stayed in for 6 days.
Oh, that's a bit longer. The 3 or 4 is not too bad, but the 6
Yeah.
is quite a bit. The thing with me with hospitals, I'm all good if I can go out and smoke. If I can't get up and go and smoke, that I'm done.
See, that's how it was with Corbin. Honestly, I think the second day I was good walking. I couldn't walk far, but because the nurses would have pushed me to have a smoke, I like overdid it and I walked my ass to go for a smoke.
Yeah.
I was like, nope.
When I had to have surgery, I'll tell you the surgery after. I don't want to put it out, but after I had surgery, they were like, you know, you're going to rest, you know, you've had major surgery. And I'm like, yeah, it's fine, no problem. And like, I think it's less than an hour coming back from surgery, I was down having a cigarette. Mum and Carl walks in and I'm like, what the fuck do you think you were doing? I'm like, having a cigarette? What does it look like?
There was a girl. Yeah, there was a girl I was sharing a room with Corbin, and she had a natural birth, and she was trying to get out of bed before her epidural wore off to go for a cigarette.
Oh, wow.
And the nurses were like, no.
Well, I was there. I said to you before, like, I had Mishy at 7:10. By 10 o'clock, I was literally home in the bath at home. But do you know what's funny about that? It was this little old lady there, right, that helped me birth her.
Yeah.
And she was like, do you remember like old matrons, like really strict old matrons that used to be in the hospital years and years ago?
Yeah.
She was like that. And when I went to have a shower afterwards, because you know the state you can get in, I mean, and I'm not even joking, there was like blood everywhere. It was really gory. And I was a kid, so I shit myself. This little old lady opened the door and went, don't worry about washing all down, sweetheart. We'll clean it. And I was like, no. You know, my parents told me to clean after myself. I'm fine. And what Mum told me then when we left, that she was the one that helped Mum give birth to me.
Aw.
How cute is that? Like 15 years later, like she's the one that's giving birth to my child. It was so cute. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, we don't really have those here anymore, but there are a couple older nurses who have worked for like 30 years. That was the nurse who told me to be quiet with my very first baby, because I was scaring the other mums.
Scaring the other mums, how dare you?
Yeah, I was just like, they should be afraid. God. It was funny.
It was so cute, Monica. Like really, really cute. I didn't know, and I was like, oh my God, that's so cute to have the person who delivered me and then deliver my child. It's just cute. It is cute. I walk like a camel.
Oh my gosh.
Patty wrote, I walk like a camel. I bet nobody else remembers that. Oh yes. The pads after, like, you girls, young girls don't realize. The pads after giving birth that we used to have years ago, I swear to God, it was like having a brick between your legs.
They're about the same.
Oh
they sound about the same.
Freaking
it's like wearing a diaper.
Yeah, you rustle every time you walk, and oh, it was gross. It was
Patty's saying Dove's way too young for that. I remember the commercial. I think it's an American commercial because I don't know what it is.
This damn internet keeps dropping me. Oh, sorry, Sammy. Oh my God, Joe, yes, needed his special belt. It was. They were so bad. And they were so thick. They weren't even soft or anything. I swear to God. They were like thick and clumpy, and oh man.
Once Tom gets home, I'm going to see my friend and her baby. The
Oh,
one I posted in Discord. She's getting so chubby. I love it.
she's so cute.
Because I don't like just showing up there, so I messaged her and I was like, is it okay if I come over? Because she gets a lot of company now that, like since Friday actually, because they put the restrictions down, and her baby is almost 2 months, so as long as it's not children, she can see certain people. And so I didn't want to be a bug and just show up, and she was like, oh my God, please come over. My mom's driving me crazy.
Yeah. That'd be nice for you as well.
Yeah, I don't really get out of the house much, so.
When Valerie says, I don't smoke, but when I had my first child in 1983, you could smoke in the labor room and your hospital room holding your baby. Seems crazy now. I remember hospital smoking rooms. They were the most disgusting things going. But I remember the being able to smoke, not in the child ward, the baby ward. I don't remember that, but I do remember being able to smoke in the hospital in certain like rooms they had. Do you remember those, Britt?
Yeah, because I remember going to visit my nan in the hospital and they had smoking rooms.
Yeah.
My mom actually wasn't, my dad said she was like throwing a fit. She didn't want to, like when the ambulance was bringing her to the hospital with me, she didn't want to go in because she remembered having my brother and the smoke was just making her throw up a lot. Because even though it was a smoking room, it would linger into the hall.
Yeah. That's crazy.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure my grandmother, when she had her babies, told me she was puffing on a cigarette, breastfeeding.
Yeah. I've got a picture of my little brother in my father's arms with, and I'm not even joking, like not even like a hand or a foot away is a big massive ashtray with a cigarette lit and the smoke is going everywhere all over my brother, and I'm like, oh my God, social services would have a fit at this picture nowadays.
One of my ultrasound techs was telling me that before FAS was a big thing with like drinking and pregnant, like he said he used to remember some moms would come in to get their scans and they'd be like half cut.
Oh my God.
Like in the 80s, like, or maybe the 70s, he said.
But over here, I'm not sure if anyone in America or Canada, but over here, they used to tell pregnant women to drink Guinness.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, literally. I don't know if anybody else remember that back in the day. They used to tell the kid and the mums to drink Guinness because apparently the iron in there helps the kid apparently, but I don't think that's true. But that's what they used to say. Yeah.
They used to say, I think maybe in the 80s, early 90s, that drinking one beer before you breastfeed helps with breast milk production.
That's crazy, isn't it? To think
it's
like
crazy what they used to do.
Yeah, what we know now, and like we were talking. Me and Di was talking the other day, and we were saying like how crazy it was when, like back in the day when I used to do childminding and stuff, we'd give like kids bottles of tea, like genuinely give like babies like 6-8 months old little bottles full of tea, and the caffeine in tea is incredible. But you wouldn't do that now for a baby, like for a toddler. I know some people still give a cup of tea to a toddler.
Yeah.
Not to babies, but I used to back in the day.
Yeah, things were a lot different.
Yeah.
Like a lot different. It's insane how much things have changed.
Literally, Di said, like, because as you know, Di had got 2 older kids and Di's children are 21 and 27. She had to go to a parenting class because all the stuff that she knew from raising her kids was no longer valid. Lindsay said shopping, listening, but trying to at the same time. I'm going to end up leaving all the food I need to get out of here. Oh no. Try and breathe, Linz.
I remember someone telling me what Kayla just said too. Someone said you can drink a glass of red wine when you're pregnant. I never did, but I've heard that a lot.
I've heard that as well. They say that even with breastfeeding, like one glass, like a dinner, like they call it a supper wine or something like that, like to have it with your lunch or brunch or something.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that as well. But I just don't. I don't know, and I'm probably older, so I probably got different views to others that are younger than me. But for me, I can't help but keep thinking, we grew up okay. Like our parents smoked, our parents had a drink now and again, and it didn't do us any harm.
The fact that each change that they make is
Yeah,
life or something.
It's craziness to think it. But then, like when you think now, like I can't imagine holding like a newborn baby with a fag right by its mouth, like
No, like
yeah.
Tom's mom, I actually refused when Wesley was born. I refused to bring him to see her because Tom called her and said, "Mom, you can't, like, can you air out the house, please?" Like, it was the night before. He was like, "Can you try not to smoke in your house tonight or tomorrow and air your house out? And like when we come over, you can't smoke around him." And she refused. She was like, "There's nothing wrong with it. That's just a myth. I'm gonna smoke it's my grandchild and I'm in my house. I can smoke if I want."
Yeah.
And I said, "Well, you can come over here to see him then, because I ain't bringing him around smoke."
Yeah, I think, and we do that here because we smoke in the house. I know you don't because you go outside because of the children, but
Yeah.
we've got kids in the house, so we smoke in the house. But if we know like the kids are coming, we'll open all the doors and windows and not smoke in the house for a good while to make sure like it doesn't have any access in the house and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised all the 70s, 80s babies ain't completely screwed up. Oh wait, lol.
I just read that. I think we are.
Yeah, I think we are too.
I was born just on the end of the 80s. I was born in 89.
I was born in 77. Moo was born in 93.
Cece did the same with her mother-in-law. Yeah, what is it with mother-in-laws?
I think they just feel they know better. Like I honestly do.
The same theory you just said.
Yeah, I think they think that like they know better, and it's like
they're
fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I remember that Flying Monkey. Flying Monkey said, "My person told me to use whiskey on their gums instead of Orajel, and had to take a stepfather, and asked if he needed to put a shot in a bottle." Like they used to say that back in the day, though. Like they'd say, dip the dummy, their pacifiers, in some whiskey to help with their teething, and the amount of people that did that back in the day.
Tom's grandma was telling us to do that. I was like, no. A cold washcloth is just fine.
Literally, that's what they used to do back in the day. Like, it's crazy now to think about, isn't it? To think, oh my God, no, why would you give a baby whiskey? Are you fucking crazy? But yet, back in the day, it was like perfectly normal. That was what everyone did.
Wow, Valerie, I need to go have my baby at her hospital. Did you see that yet? Her comment?
Our hospital gives mum and dad champagne, steak, and dinner before they leave the hospital. Fuck, I need to go to that one. Jesus. That's crazy. That's amazing. But oh my goodness.
I would love that.
It's probably because they know that you're going to have a really shit couple of months with, like, you know,
yeah,
getting into a routine and the baby sleeping and.
It's like,
this is your last meal. Because the last meal, like even with kids, when they like, you never ever sit down and finish a meal. You're always up and down. You end up like snacking as you're going along. And like most mothers are like that because their kids need something or they go do something, and you never ever sit down and eat a full meal like normally at the table or anything. You were always up and down.
No, I literally, with all my babies, like I can't, every time I would sit down to eat and like either have my baby in the swing or in its bassinet, the minute I sat down, they would start squawking and screaming and crying. So I had to learn how to eat with one hand, like just like.
But you still do it now, like even with when the boys are a little bit bigger, you still don't end up sitting down and eating because you get up, they want a drink or they want this or that.
Yeah, actually, in my kitchen where I did my live the other day, that's where I stand and eat.
Yeah, literally, it is really. I'd have another baby to get that. Pat wants the steak and champagne. And Kayla says, I'm scared when I have my baby, if I won't know what to do. My mum tells me I'll know exactly what to do when it happens. The mother instincts will kick in, Kayla, trust me.
Mm-hmm. My friend Alacia, this is her very first baby. She's not with the dad. And that was her fear. And she said when they first handed her to hold her, it was like she was scared before they put her on her. But it was like immediately, it was just like she knew what to do.
Yeah, for sure. You do. And I can't explain it to you, but you do. You just know, like Britta said, you just know.
And I feel like, see, with my first, because I had a C-section, when I woke up like 3 hours later. So he was already alive for 3 hours and had been with his dad, his grandma. And when they brought me into the room, finally, they went to hand him to me. And I was like, no, I'm scared. I'm too scared to hold him. And the nurse had to like plop him down on me. And then that's when it like kicked in.
Yeah. And it does. It will kick in, Kayla, honestly. I know it's super hard being your first and stuff, but honestly, it will kick in.
Lindsay said to hang in there and be the best. And it'll be the best way. Hang out in there and be the best way I can. Wow, yeah. I butchered that reading.
She just means be the best that you can be, and that's all you need to be. Flying Monkey says, my second one was 1 year and 4 days, and that was the first I had to ask. Wanted him the 1 a.m. feed to say hello to my insurance is paying. You will see you after 8 a.m. This is my vacay. Yeah, like, boy. I just missed something, I'm sure.
I'm not getting all of them on my end.
Most of us were saying, Kayla, you'll be all right, you'll kick in. Patty said, I don't think I ate a hot meal for 3 or 4 years. It's true. It is. You just end up standing there and like eating it. And I always find, I don't know about you, Britt, but like after the kids finish, I end up snacking off their plate.
I do too.
It's really bad. Like, it's bad. Like, the kids be like, I'm done. I'll take the food, and I'll just end up snacking on their chicken nuggets or something. Yeah,
Kayla, they are. My friend with her first baby was out of the hospital within 27 hours. She was out. And usually with your first baby at our hospital, they like to keep you at least 2 days, even with a natural birth.
Wow. Yeah, I think they don't want new babies obviously hanging around the hospital, and I get that. That would make sense to me too.
Thank God for pot. Valerie said my husband was gone fishing 9 months. I had a 1, a 2, and a 3-year-old. Thank God for pot. It helped my patience.
Wow. Can you imagine that? Like, jeez. I know they say get it all done in one go, but Valerie, girl.
Those are close together. I thought mine were all close together. My first two were the closest. They're 14 months apart.
Well, that is close. Isn't that what they call an Irish twin? Is that what they call an Irish twin?
No, I think it's 10 months for an Irish twin.
Oh, right, okay.
I think.
Remember,
10 to 12.
Yeah, I think you
I
might
could be wrong.
No, I think you're right. After you said that, like 10 to 12, I think you're right there. I think you might be right. Oh my God, Valerie, congratulations on surviving. The only one person in the room, my fiance will be in the room, and my mum will be in the FaceTiming, talking me through it. Yeah, I said, like, my friend here, this is going to be the first grandchild that she's missed. And I said, you're going to have to just FaceTime each other so that you know that she's okay.
Mm-hmm. That's what my doctor said they'll do if Tom isn't allowed in the operating room.
Yeah.
They have like a little cell phone, like a hospital cell phone, and they have it attached to your IV pole.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So you can turn your head and look at them and focus. Because C-sections, oh, I hate them. God, I hate them. It's scary. My last one was really scary.
I think any surgery is like a scary, but I think C-sections is not just worrying about the surgery or worrying about the anesthetic. You're also worrying about your baby, you know. So I think it's normal. I think most people would probably feel that as well. I don't know. I've never had a C-section. I'm just surmising.
Yeah.
But I would think so. I would think that people would be scared.
They actually, well, COVID wasn't around when I had Wesley, but Tom and my stepmom had to swap during the surgery because Tom almost passed out.
Oh, bless him.
And I was like, gosh, I couldn't imagine you if I was doing this natural. Because there's a big sheet, like he didn't even see anything.
And the smell with natural as well. Like there's a distinguished smell.
Ugh.
People that
Not
have
just like
will get it, honestly. The recovery is tough with a C-section, especially when you've got little ones. This is what I was saying to Britta's, like she's going to have the C-section, but she also got babies to go home to. So it's going to be like a real hard transition for her.
I'm lucky Tom's really good. And my stepmom said she might come stay as well.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Mm-hmm.
I think they'd be needed because there's going to be a lot for you to take on, and your emotions are going to be all up in the air as well. But you'll get through it. You'll be fine. You've got a lot of people around you.
I'm just worried about the stairs in my house because when I had Wesley and Corbin, we were on like 1-floor houses.
Yeah.
In this house, there's the stairs, and I remember doing stairs after a C-section, and they suck.
Yeah, they really Stairs after surgery sucks, but just have to maybe just like stay on one level for a bit, get to the one level that's going to be the most easy for a week or something.
Yeah, I might just make a little like room in my living room or something for a little bit.
Just for the week, I think, because after the week, doesn't it start to be a little easier than after the week? Just week to 10 days or whatever they say.
Sophia's disgusted that the baby is in my belly. Did you eat the baby?
How dare you, Kayla? Eat the baby. You're not supposed to eat babies. It's against the law.
Wesley was playing lullaby music for his sister today.
Oh,
it was cute.
He's so cute.
And yeah, Flying Monkey, I'm very lucky to have the support system I have.
Yeah, you are very lucky.
And it's not just like my like real life people. It's like all of you as well have been amazing throughout all of this, really.
You done, you girl. And pregnancy sucks, guys. It's not easy. Like, I know some people do have an easy pregnancy, but on the most part, pregnancy is freaking hard. Like, it's hard on your body, it's hard on you mentally, physically, and especially when you've got other children, you know?
Kayla, when do you find out the sex? It's got to be soon.
Yeah, we need to sort out the baby shower.
Mm-hmm. Like, because I'm going to be 19 weeks on Monday. Aren't you like 15 weeks?
Yeah, she's not. I think she's like 4 weeks behind you, isn't she?
That's what I thought.
I think Kayla's 4 weeks behind you. Cheshire eats babies for breakfast. Yeah, I'm 15 weeks.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So
Yeah,
you got to be finding out soon.
Once we find out, we can have the baby shower then. But you both need to do wish lists on Amazon as well, guys, for the baby shower.
Yes, I have to do a Canadian site though, because right now the border is holding packages from the United States for 3 months.
Yeah, you do it you go to your Amazon and then you just go down and put it on your wish list, and it's from your country.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's
and
easy.
That's hilarious.
I can show you. So if I can figure it out, I can figure it out in 30. You'd be like, done. You'll figure it out. You're better on computers and shit than I am by far.
Mm-hmm. See, I didn't know that the United States didn't have a Toys R Us anymore.
No, neither of the UK.
We still have ours.
They're all closing. They're like, I used to love Toys R Us when I was a kid, like big time.
Oh, so did you guys see that Keon figured out who that White Knight for Cheshire was, that anonymous YouTube?
No.
You didn't see that?
No.
You did see it.
I guess Dapper Dino? I thought you seen it.
Oh, I did, yeah. Did Uni did the live, I think, didn't he? Or did he do something else to prove it?
I think a few people
Keon did it.
He's good, Keon Mind, at finding out who fucking people are.
Oh no, Lindsay, she's not 3 months behind me. She's only like 3 weeks behind me.
And it'd probably be the same sort of time if Kayla could go any time from 36 weeks. You might be less than that when you have your babies. Do you know what'd be really fun though? Imagine having them both the same day.
Oh, I don't know if Kayla's baby would be really early if I did that.
No, not if you was at 39.
Oh yeah, that's true, because she'd be 36, 37.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when
that
you
would be cool.
Okay, they say 15 now. On her next scan at 16 weeks, they could change it to 17 weeks, couldn't they? You know, they do that all the time if the baby's bigger.
Mm-hmm.
How funny would that be?
That would be neat. I would love that, actually. I think it'd be cool.
Especially if one has a girl and one has a boy. That would be, like, amazing, like, fun. You'd have, like, twins.
I feel like Kayla's having a girl.
Do you think Kayla's having a girl? Or did I say, I said, like Kayla.
Yeah.
I said, girl, Patty says, I love Toys R Us. Me too. In ours, Patty, they used to have a slide that would go, like the parents would go through the door, and we would go up steps and go down a slide into Toys R Us. Yeah.
I think it's ridiculous that Cheshire is claiming she's being bullied. Like, one of the biggest bullies in Steve's little troll group is crying being bullied.
Exactly.
Nobody's bullying her. People are asking valid questions, like, why do you think infanticide and smishmorshing 3-year-olds is okay?
Exactly. Like, I can't even begin to even comprehend what her brain was thinking. Like, I can't. What was thinking that you can just, like, dispose of a 3-year-old? Like, no, don't want that kid anymore.
And she's making jokes about it too, like,
yeah, she was making like digging a grave kind of
yeah. Oh, that was just terrible.
So beyond.
I thought her feeding a dog chocolate and secondhand smoke things were bad, but dang, that blew me away.
And smoke Britters, I swear to God, still has me to this day. I still chuckle over that. The secondhand smoke, I can't help it. I can't help but chuckle about it. It's like, you cannot. Are you that dumb? Like, you can't be that dumb, surely.
Imagine her in her doctor's office.
Oh God.
If the doctor's just like, if she said that to her doctor or something, the doctor would be like, what?
He's like dumber than fucking, he's dumb and dumber. Like, even Steve went, well, yeah, it is a thing. And she was like, how? And it's like, did you really need that answered? Like, really? Dumbass.
You know, when Steve is getting you to shake your head, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as secondhand smoke.
I haven't seen him actually on his account yet. Not his books. Who was to say if baby has insurance issues that needed a border? Exactly, Kayla. Nobody has the right to say that. She's a dick. Sorry, Brett, what were you saying?
No, I was just reading something. I was going to start reading that, and then you started. So, no, it's all good.
It's just crazy. She is one seriously fucked up girl. She can't have an education, though, can she? Seriously?
I can't speak for Alberta schools, but I know Canada's education systems are really good, so she must have just skated by or something.
That's just crazy to me, because like for her to literally, and like Kayla just said then, who is she to judge whether a child should be gone or whether it should, like, what's saying, what would Down syndrome make her want to, you know, get rid of a child? Would autism make her want to get rid of a child? What is it? Which part of which you think that you should be able to, like, just go on a child?
See, and that's what people wanted to know. Like, it was like, she kept saying non-viable. Okay, well, what, in your opinion, in Cheshire's opinion, where's the limit? Where do you draw the line in her theory? Like,
because non-viable,
crazy.
If you say non-viable in doctor's terms, non-viable is there's no brain pattern. There's, you know, every test has come back as a negative. You know, life, they kept alive by life support. That's not what he meant.
No, like, that's the thing. I wish those girls that were on with her would have made her elaborate.
The worst one out of those girls, so Monia, I just think is a very sheltered girl, so I can't really say much about her. But but Sweet Haven, you are a mother. You think after 3 years that somebody can say, I don't believe your daughter's viable anymore, so we're just gonna, like, knock her off.
Yeah, that was shocking.
Like, she's a mum. Like, can you imagine, like, any one of your kids, somebody coming in and saying to any one of your kids when they were say, sorry. Okay.
Well, I'm trying to call you earlier there.
She is obviously trying not to. I just want Fresh to elaborate. She'll probably piss me off more. Nobody needs to hear that ignorance. I agree, Kayla. I just think she's so freaking batshit crazy that she can't possibly think that's normal behavior. I don't care if she was sitting with it. If I said something like that, I would have called that shit. Exactly, I would have too. Just for the fact that it's so
Aw.
And it's more so like Sweet Haven is a mother. Like, she's a mom. How can anybody sit there who is a mother and say and laugh about it and like, yeah, it's perfectly okay? Like, what?
Like, at first I thought she was like just too awkward and like uncomfortable to say anything, but then she was like, oh, I totally agree with you. I was like, what?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine, babe.
I literally thought the same, Brett. I thought she's uncomfortable, and she does that with Steve quite a lot as well. She'll get very uncomfortable with what he's saying, and you can just tell by her demeanor that she's very uncomfortable. But she's just, you know, one of these girls that wants to please everyone.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like.
I feel like she just agrees with them because if she doesn't, she's gonna get shit.
Yeah.
And like there's that old saying that goes like, it's like some people will say it's better to be, like, in some people's opinion, this isn't mine, but like some people say it's better to be with the bullies than to be the one being bullied.
No, I agree with that to some extent, and we know that firsthand. Like, you know, we've dealt with them for the longest time now.
Yeah, like at one point we were the bullies.
Yep. It's just sad. I just wish everyone would just get over their fucking selves. I really do.
She'll get shunned if she disagrees with them. Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I agree. And we know what kind of shit they give. They go lower than low, so God knows what they already know about her. I mean, she's already quite open about her sexuality and stuff, you know?
Yeah. She literally said Steve made her feel uncomfortable. That's sad, right?
But then she should be able, if that's her boyfriend, I know she doesn't admit it, but he says it is. So let's just go by his theory. If that's your girlfriend, why would you make her feel uncomfortable?
I feel like Steve looks as women as property and not breathing, feeling beings.
I agree.
Like, I feel like he's like, that's my woman. Like, I can say what I want, da da da. And I feel like he thinks that of all women.
Yeah. But it's like that thing that he did, didn't he? When he said to her, oh, you can roll times if we get a super chat. It's like, what?
Can you kill that spruce bug, babe? That big bug. Can you kill it? Yeah. They bite. Sorry, guys. I don't know how to mute on here. We have these big, huge bugs. They're called spruce bugs, and oh my god, they actually take chunks of skin out of you when they bite you.
Chesh said she can't say SMSH sexually harassed her because no one will believe her. She just wants to be accepted by the kids. And not even the cool kids. It's crazy.
That is crazy.
She is. But I think, like, if you go back and watch some of the streams, like, even quite far back, the way she talks to people, and even back when Britta's was on there, you see the way she'll talk to Britta's and, like, make a fucking face about it and stuff like that. Like, she's very degrading of people. Like, she's not a woman that wants to build other women up. She wants to be the top of the bunch, and that's where she wants to be, and that's where she wants to stay.
Yeah. Oh no, he was using his hat. Flying monkey. But they're huge. They're like, if you Google pine spruce beetles, you'll see what they look like. They're humongous.
Oh, hell no.
But yeah, no, Chesh was never really like she was like fake nice when I used to be on their lives, but like you could
You
tell
Nice.
my
The
because
fake.
yeah, because my opinion was always different than theirs most of the time. When I first was like mad at Katie, yeah, I agreed with a lot. But there was some things I'd be like, I don't know.
Yeah. And a lot you agreed with just because she is so bad at confrontation, like she's like saying you're wrong to people.
I'm a little behind it. I'm hearing Britt's hubby killing a big bug. Yeah, sorry guys. I don't know how to mute on here.
On the phone is if you got the chat on, you won't be able to see it. But if you haven't got the chat on, then it's the little microphone is by the.
Oh shit.
The chat.
Okay, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, I was outside too, Susan. It was windy. See? Cece has them too. They're disgusting, huge, and hurt like hell if they bite you.
Yeah. I'm glad that we haven't got anything like that. Thank you very much.
They don't have them in British Columbia. They don't even hardly have mosquitoes in British Columbia. Like the part I lived in was fantastic.
Yeah, we're pretty lucky here. We really don't have anything like super dangerous. So we don't really have anything dangerous unless you count Boris Johnson.
Oh God, Boris.
Poor Boris. He's an idiot.
Yeah. Everyone to their own perception.
I'm just trying to catch up on the. Hey, Cammy Bell.
Yeah, I feel like I found my voice, MD. There's still times where I have a hard time speaking my mind just because.
Listen, she's lying. She speaks her mind to me perfectly freaking well. I get told all the time by her. Not that
That's true.
I do deserve it, but still. No,
when we first talked, I didn't though.
No, you didn't.
The very first time we talked.
I do deserve it on the most part.
I was just like, yeah, okay, I'm sorry, okay.
I'm very, very. I know I can be quite boisterous and like so. I know sometimes I can come across quite harsh as well.
I wonder if that one stock account is Steve on Twitter that I've been seeing screenshots of.
What's it called?
I can't remember. What's it called again, guys? Is it William something or?
I reckon he's got a few. I do, honestly. I do. I think he's got a few, and I think Chesh probably got a few as well, Britt.
Oh yeah, and like I don't know why Chesh is being so silent. Like, you said something. I feel like if she really believes in what she said about the 3-year-olds, she should have stuck to it.
Yeah.
Are you giving Daddy a hard time? No.
MD says, I don't think you have to please people as much as you did back then. Correct me if I'm wrong. No, she doesn't.
No.
She just, like, me and her, to be honest, I think we both got way too invested in stuff that we probably didn't need to or shouldn't have. But we were trying to be the best as we could be, like, you know?
Yeah, I feel like Yeah, baby. Okay, you can have one, but you gotta go get your bum changed, Daddy said. Here. I'm just giving him something, and then he'll come over to you easier. But yeah, I feel like when I kind of came on, in the beginning, my thing with Katie was very personal, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I went so hard, because I was so angry, and my anger was clouding a lot of what was right in front of my face.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it, Patty. Brandon Welsh. Who's
Yeah.
Team Mom Community? That's AMSI, Cammie. The only reason I know that is because on her old Twitter, she had that in the bio, because I think that's what she was going to name her second channel.
That would make sense.
But again, that's my hunch, is that it's her.
And that one just keeps going after everybody. But I think we said it on Brits Live the other day, we've just got to ignore these people and hope that eventually they'll go away.
Flying monkey. Yeah. That's the thing. I feel like we're all doing our own things now, and
yeah. And
yeah,
we're growing like separately and together. Like, you know, like we got new people now than necessarily we did have, and that's okay. And that's okay to move forward with the new people and building our channel to what I want and you want your channel to be, you know?
Mm-hmm. I don't know, Hippo. I'm not sure what happened to her.
That was
I'm not sure though, Cammie. Again, that's me. That's my hunch. And thank you, Lindsay. You're a sweetheart. Yeah, I blocked that TM community on Instagram. They were messaging me yesterday. I blocked them.
and it was weird though that they messaged you like they did. That was just so weird.
Yeah. I don't know. Just the way it talked, it sounded a lot like AMSI to me. Just because I know her so well.
Yeah. And it's such a sad time. Like, you know, you lost your best friend, your internet best friend. You lost your internet best friend, and that sucks. It's a shame that you couldn't grow together, you know.
Yeah, that's the thing that sucks. Like, if she could have just, you know, like, because obviously I can keep things separate, but I guess with her it was just all or nothing, and
yeah,
I'm not one to be. If you give me an ultimatum, it's usually a bad move to make with me.
Yeah. It's sad. It is sad because I know, and I do believe, honestly, I do in my heart believe that she actually does care about it. She does know how to separate things.
Yeah.
And that's sad. Hey, Kiki.
Kiki, do you love me?
I knew she was going to do that. I literally knew she was going to do that.
Oh.
What did Kiki say? Hey, I didn't know you were live. I just asking about IG followers. That Team Mom community sent me a follow request on IG, and I blocked a Cindy Payne. I don't know who that is. I don't know either, Kiki.
Patty's giving us shit.
Why?
She said, hey, I thought you weren't mentioning that name anymore.
I know, I just came up.
Yeah.
It just because somebody was asking who the Team Mom was and we couldn't really say without mentioning the name.
Yeah. Sometimes it's better to go your separate ways. I agree, Kayla.
Yeah, it is. It's sad, and it is sad, like, I do struggle with that as well, like with how I started this and when I started this and all that. So it does, I get it. And sometimes people that you start with and not going to be people that you end with or continue with, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
And like I don't hate her. Like
you
was very
far from
happy
it.
at first, but you know, I wish her the best, and that's about it. You know.
Yeah. And it's like I said, you don't know what's going to happen in a year or even 6 months or anything. You know, things might change, but for the right now, you have to concentrate on your baby.
Exactly. And I have all you guys too.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, some friendships can just grow apart and rather than closer. Yeah, and it does happen, and it's really sad when it does, and it really does upset me. And I know it's upset Brit with her friendships, and I'm upset about my friendships that have been fractured through all of this. But you have to still go with how you feel and how it's going to affect you in your life, you know. And sometimes you just have to sit back and go, enough is enough. I need to move forward.
Oh, we know, Patty. It's all good. What, baby? You want this out? Oh, okay.
I too naive when I was with my IG. I privated recently and cleared out. I don't use it that much, so I completely forgot about it. I did the same with mine. I started, I haven't finished, if I'm honest, but I did start it.
When I made my Instagram, my new one, because I can't get into my original, I made it a business one for the channel.
That's a good idea.
It really isn't, though, because I can't make it private.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So anyone can like follow, and it's been like, it's like a cat and mouse game. I gotta just keep checking it now and again.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
But I don't really post anything personal.
No, I don't post anything personal on there. Like a couple of pictures random. But I keep forgetting that I even have IG. It's really bad. Like I'm a Facebook girl. I'm old. I like my Facebook.
Oh, Kiki, they're gonna follow just about everything anyone has if they want. It sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks that people that don't like each other just can't stay away.
Yeah.
Talking about people.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, I agree. And there's a huge difference. Like people can have their say about other people and that's fine. But when it's constant, then it becomes like you're living in their head rent free. And that's, you know, nobody needs to be living in anybody's head rent free like that. You can and just do different content if you're on YouTube or do different stuff. But like, and I know and I get it, I'm a hypocrite here because this what this channel was.
Yeah.
You can't carry that on with that hate and that like bitching about people, and eventually it's going to catch up with you. And like with them bailing, you know, it's going to catch up with you because every single video on your channel is about hate.
Yeah, and I feel like I feel like you'd be more of a hypocrite if you said that and your channel was still the way it was. I feel like there's nothing wrong with growing from where you once were. And I feel like that's what you and I have both done.
I agree.
Is a lot of growing. We were very naive. Like we were.
Yeah.
Continually growing. And
continually growing, like Carl said. Yeah, we were both. So, and we right wrongly obviously we allowed others as well to dictate what we were gonna like, what the channel was and where and what's and stuff. Like I know, like I allowed my mods to dictate
what, baby.
But I agree, I think we've both grown really, really well, and we will continue to do so. something isn't right with these people. People don't follow and harass people and don't know for months for a reason. With their obsessive hatred on people. I agree. And I think that's really sad, you know, that you can hate somebody that much. Like, my God.
Yeah, it's honestly when I had a lot of hate for Katie, and honestly now that I've let a lot of that go, it feels so much better. It's not healthy emotionally to have that much hate for a person. Like, it's draining.
It is. And it made, and you know this, like, for factual, it made me ill. It made me sick.
Yeah. No, like, God, I remember, like, at one point I, like, lost my voice. I don't know if you remember that, but, like, I didn't have, like, no voice for, like, 3 days.
Yeah, it was bad. And then even for the rest of the week, it was still croaky.
Like, it was, I think you might have, too. I think something happened with your voice, too.
It was bad because it's non-stop. Like, it's non-stop going and going and going and going and going. And like when I actually realized, well, hang on, not be real. There's
What,
no
baby?
way. At that point,
What,
I was like, okay, now I need to sort of reevaluate everything.
Yummy.
Yummy.
It's yummy.
No, you don't eat these, baby. Okay, I'm gonna keep them. He's a stink. But I should get off here. I gotta head over to my friend's house now.
I'm getting off as well, so I was just thanks for joining me, Britt. It's nice to have you on my channel for a change.
I know. I don't think I've ever been on here ever.
No,
I don't think.
You're around because you're better at it than I am. You'll have to teach me how to do it properly, but I'm trying.
Well, plus when we're on mine, because I'm not monetized, we can kind of, like, we don't have to watch what we say. To a point.
Okay then, babe, I'll speak to you later.
Yeah. Bye, everyone. Have a good day. Bye.
Be safe and happy. Bye, guys. Right, I'm going to get off as well, guys. Thanks for joining me, and it was really nice to chat with everybody, and I will catch you all soon. Thank you for joining me, guys. Bye, you all.